Hi, friends. Today we're going to be talking all about video. So, the question I have for you is, are you using video as a yoga teacher? So, you might be using it for promotion on Instagram or YouTube or on your website, or you might be using it with clients. You could have private clients that you instruct virtually or even group classes. There's so many options of how to use video. So I want to talk to you a little bit today about why it's important, how you can use it, and some tips on how to get started. So number one, I want to talk about why video is so important, and the number one reason is because it is so much easier to connect with people over video. And I just have so many stories that I could go on and on about people talking about how easy it is to connect with someone's personality over video. But a great example is what I want you to think about is how many times you have thought to purchase something and you were actually pushed over the edge by a video, whether it be a video testimonial that you read or heard, or a video of the person who is actually selling whatever it is. You can think about products or services, it doesn't matter. Just thinking about how much a video can impact your decision making. And so that just proves the point that if someone is willing to make the jump to purchase something, imagine if you're just providing a service to them, a free video, who knows what you're doing with it, but it's just connecting with them even more. And obviously, you're watching this video right now, so it's proving right now that you are watching a video when you could be reading the information on my website. Likely, you're either seeing this in an email or on my blog, and the information is just below the video, but you're watching the video anyway. So I just wanted to showcase that it's working in your life, and so it definitely can in your audience as well. And so some information of like how you could use video as a yoga teacher. So one way is you could just share what's on your mind. As a student of many yoga teachers, I'm always curious to know what's going on in their day. You could show behind the scenes how you get ready for class or what's going on in your mind today. You could show an example of a class. That's a wonderful way of showcasing yourself on video because it takes away the confusion or wonder if someone has never taken your class. They can know exactly what to expect, which makes them want to attend your class even more. It also, you can share tidbits of what's on your mind, how things are going with your yoga teachings, and show appreciation to your students. That's something that will help them connect and just shows what your uniqueness as a yoga teacher. Because each one of you are so unique and there's no two people alike. And so to showcase that on video, it just makes a lot of sense. And a great way of doing or using video is to ask for feedback. It's so exciting to have a question that you really wish you could tap into your student's mind and say, what do they want to know in my yoga class? What do they love? What do they wish that I did more of? You can ask and have your audience tell you. And it's a great way. You can ask. I test things often as a marketer. I'll ask something in text and then I'll ask it in video, and 9 times out of 10 you get a lot more response from the video. So it's just always fun to kind of look at that. And then I want to talk to you a little bit about how to get started using video. So many of us are a little bit maybe shy behind the camera or not knowing what to do. So my tip for you to get started is to just think about what you talk to your students about in class, and then start sharing little snippets of whatever that is on. Maybe it's an Instagram post. It doesn't have to be anything long like a video like this. It can be 15 seconds in an Instagram story. And the biggest piece of advice on just getting started is to just do it. Just like your yoga practice makes it better. I never like to say practice makes perfect because perfect, who knows what perfect is? And I'm definitely not perfect on video. But the more and more I am showcasing myself on video, the easier it gets. So I promise it'll get easier. Just do it and know that it doesn't have to be you all the time. You can show a snippet of your class or something that's going on. Your face doesn't have to be on camera, and you certainly don't have to talk. You could showcase your daily practice if you wanted to. There's no talking there. You've got music in the background, and just set up your phone and just let it record. So once you get started, I want to encourage you to have a strategy. So when I use that word, sometimes it scares people a little bit, but I want you to know that your strategy could literally be, I'm going to post one video a week on Instagram. The point is that you have a plan. The more often that you have a plan, the more you will implement that plan. So just have a plan and go forward. And then number 2 on what you need to do after you have a strategy of having videos being promotions for your yoga teaching is to track the engagement. There is no point in having all of this video content out there if you're not knowing what resonates with your audience. So make sure that you're just keeping tabs on it. It doesn't have to be a fancy spreadsheet or anything like that. Just know what's going on. So if you happen to look at your Instagram once a month, the analytics, and look at, oh, that video on power yoga got so much engagement. People were talking so much, but they didn't necessarily care too much for restorative. So that showcases where your audience is. And make sure it aligns with what you want to do as a yoga teacher and your personality and brand. But just run with that because that's what your audience wants to hear. And then once you're thinking about all of these things and you have a strategy and you're tracking things, I want you to make sure that you're just picking one platform. So it's really, really easy for us to say, I'm going to be on Instagram and YouTube, and I'm going to have a video blog and all the things. Let me tell you, it's enough just to have one. Trust me on that. You can always add more later, but let me just take away all the confusion right now. So if you're watching this and you haven't embarked on video at all, I want you to sit down and in the next 10 minutes, just pick one platform and how much you're going to post on that platform. And that's all you have to do. And then you just have to do the video, of course. You have to shoot the video and get it online. So make sure that you just think through some of that and have a strategy in place so that you know what you're doing, and it's much easier to implement that way. Let me know if you have any questions on video. I love talking about this, and I can't wait to see you on video even more. Until next time, see you later.